Stephen Hawking was the largest wonderful writer I had the benefit of work in for my career as the CEO of scientific publication at Cambridge College Click. In 1982, I had liability for his tertiary academia volume for the Click, Superspace and Supergravitation. There was a dirty gallery of papers of a engineering seminar on how to develop a new theoretical of seriousness. Time how volume was in manufacture, I offered he try thing facilitating, a famous volume on the environment of the world, appropriate for the general marketplace. Stephen mulled above my proposal. He already had an world repute as a shiny theoretic physic work on rotary dark holes and theories of seriousness. And he had concerns on finance matters. Importantly, it was unfeasible for him to receive any shape of lifetime insurance coverage to defend his household in the occasion of his die or proper full dependent on nurse thoroughness. So, he took gem period out of his study to get ready the course project of a volume. At the period, several best-selling physical science authors had already published non-technical books on the previous world and dark holes. Stephen solved to compose a more than private attitude, by accounting his own study in cosmological and quantized theoretical. As he oneself sharpened out it, his region of concern had be so engineering how just a really little quantity of specialists could wizard the math utilized to explain it. For a start spot, he took several subjects of a year of progressive lectures how he had newly taken into account at Harvard College. These had flashy titles such as Same End of Space-Time, Dark Holes and Thermodynamic, and Quantized Seriousness. In the 1980s, my office space and Stephen's were in the identical yard in Centre Cambridge, so I frequently chatted in him on publication. One afternoon he guessed me to get a C at the At First project, but at first he requested to talk cash money. He said me he had consumable significant period off of his study, and how he anticipated woo and fee to be big. While I compressed him on the marketplace how he foresaw, he insisted how it had to be on selling, up front line, at all aeroport bookshops in the UK and the US. I said how was a hard urge for a college click. Later I thumbed the typewritten text. To my terror, the lyrics was far too engineering for a general female readers. A few weeks after he showed me a review, lot superior, but yet filled in equations. I told Steve, he's yet too engineering, each equalization will bisect the marketplace. He ultimately remote all besides A, E equal major. And he solved, luckily, to location it in a massive marketplace editor quite rather than a college click. Runabout published a short story of period in March 1988. Turnover took off Love a Missile, and it ranged as a bestseller for at low 5-year. Full turnover closed 10 millionth copies. The volume's effect on the popularization of scientific has been innumerable. Stephen was an inspiring envoy for the force of scientific to ensure reasonable accounts of the natural laws steering the nature planet. Dr. Simon Mitten is a historiographer of scientific at the College of Cambridge.